All right, guys, your boy NothingisOB, South Texas Golf Podcast. We are on tonight for episode number 7 of Against the Grain Podcast. All right, I got my boy Miah. He's going to be hopping on episode number 7. We got the major at Comanche, and don't forget, this is fueled by NothingisOB, South Texas Golf Podcast. All right, I'm gonna bring my boy on right here, Jeremiah Sierra. What's up, my man?
What's up, my brother? How's it going, man? I'm just coming in a little hot, bobbing and weaving through traffic, but I made it.
How the hell were y'all still at Mission Del Lago, dude? That's what I want to know.
Shit, we teed off at 2, and then we were fucking around doing the payouts and shit like that, and then next thing you know, we're like, oh shit, it's 7:45. I was like, why are you all worried about the time, Sergio? We got a podcast. Like, oh fuck, I forgot about that.
It's like, Sergio, you're the only one there that ain't got no fucking job. So it's like, where you gotta be? You ain't got no job. You ain't got shit to do.
Yeah, I said, don't rush me, motherfucker.
All right, so who took the money? Who took the money at the money game today out at Mission Del Lago? Well,
as most of y'all know, we went to that we're starting to transfer over everything to the Unknown Golf. If y'all seen that, and that thing is a fucking game changer. Your normal 3 to 4 day schedule to wait for Sergio to get the numbers to pay out, right? Oh, it took us like less than 5 minutes to have everybody paid out. So the system is working beautiful. Darnell Harding or something like that. But if you go to Unknown, you can see all the payouts that happen today. So Darnell, I think he won 105. Then Sergio was like 67, and somebody else was 60. But we had a king of the par 3 and Javier Ibarra. I think it was his first time, and he won he was 1 under or 2 under to win the king of the par 3 today for $60. So but yeah, it was our first time using that system, and let me just tell you, it's a game changer, man. Like we don't have to wait those 2 to 3 days to pay out anymore.
Well, that's badass. Well, Sergio's coming in hot right now. Let's get him in too, man. Y'all hot ass motherfuckers just coming in. There he is.
I'm
Sergio Menses right there.
I'm still in the car. I'm waiting for my kid. So once I got him, I'm gonna get off really quick and come back on.
All right, dude. So Father of the Year award goes to Sergio.
Yep. Guilty.
So what happened, man? How come you forgot Adrian?
Dude, we were just hanging out, figuring the thing out. And I look at my watch. I'm like, Maya, we got to go. He's like, what do you mean? Bro, it's like in 40 minutes. We got to get going.
Yeah, when he told me we got to go, I'm like, I'm not going with you to go pick up your kid. What the fuck you telling me, man? I'm going to go have another beer.
Well, shoot, man. All right, so we got right here. All right, I got Mike Osmond right here. Tell Sergio if I get one more email from him challenging me to a match, I'm deleting my email account. I know, no shit, Maya. Hey, I like that, Maya. It was you're the king of sending out emails, right? You're the king of the Karen, the Mexican Karen of the golf world, sending out emails, and you're freaking sending me an email to challenge me to a 5-5-5 match play. Get the fuck out of here, dude.
Dude, it's all part of the app, man, and it's pretty fun. Not a lot of people sell this too, but while the game is in progress, there's a chat section where you can absolutely be, talking trash the entire game.
Well, shit, dude. I know. We're right here. All right. So, right here again, I can see it. Sometimes it depends on what we have. This podcast going out to several different parts, right? Several different sections right here. I felt like I was there today. The chat feature is pretty cool.
Oh yeah, it was awesome. Like I said, it was our first time using it live, and it was a great success. And then cross-referencing with the scorecards was very well. And just to calculate everything from the half net skins, the gross net, and the king of par 3s was amazing.
Yeah.
It kept you live on everything, just like on skins, who's leading king of par 3s.
Oh, so it kept you, so it was live on skins too?
Yes.
Yeah. Oh shit. That is a game changer.
It was good. I enjoyed it.
Yeah.
It kept on telling me me and Rudy Jimenez, he played with us. We were just fighting not to get last fucking place.
It's a fight. It's a battle. And you know what? And that's a great option, right? And that's one thing our members had really been asking, right? They've been asking for the live scoring aspect, right? And that's something that, hey, we listen to our members, right? And we're crowd pleasers and we want to please our members. And that's a big feature that I know people like, you know, and sometimes, hey, it goes in your favor or it goes against you sometimes when you're scoreboard watching, right?
Yeah. Rudy told he was all into that leaderboard, and he told Jake Ramos played with us, and this is his third time playing with the FOREBROS, and he enjoyed it. And he's like, "Hey, Jake, you're in second place right now, bro." And then he fucking tops the ball. He's like, "Damn, thanks for fucking telling me." Like,
and that's what we're going for too, right? That's what we want. We want guys to see that and be able to use that shit talking feature, right?
Yeah, that pressure and shit. Damn, we're fucking trying to get in here. Fucking kids act like they pay bills around here.
All right, so right here, okay, I got Jonathan Aiken right here. Hope to join you guys at a tournament soon. Been trying to set up against Miah out at Alsatian. And then he goes, Andy, you and I can take Sergio and Miah. Let's make it happen. I said, shit, I'm game. Especially where especially where these guys' games are at right now.
Hey man.
Hey, my game's in a dark place right now.
That's why I want to play you.
Yeah.
That's why exactly why I want to play you right here.
Hey, I like it. Let's set it up. Let's do it.
You heard that.
Another cool thing is that, you know, even if you're not playing, you're able to see all the scores of the live scoring. So there's a feature where you click and you see everyone that was watching. So you can see, you know, all these people that didn't play, didn't sign up. They're just like snooping around, you know, what do we shot and whatever. So that was pretty cool to see too.
Yeah, and then Sergio challenging me, motherfucker. I'm on the verge of shooting 90. Yeah, you want to challenge me, motherfucker? Don't be challenging me.
Hey, we played net.
Give me my pops, bitch.
Right here. Okay.
How's your pops?
This Osman. I'm going to turn Sergio's game around. He's about to go to the school of Osman. Hey, dude, that school's in the spirit world, dude. You got to be careful there, dude. He'll take you there.
Yeah, he's definitely mentoring me about spirit world here.
Okay, Serge. All right, why don't you tell us just a little bit about your trip? I know we're on the group chat and you're sending us pictures like every 2 minutes, right? Like I felt like I was right there next to you and your trip in Argentina. Like you were documenting the trip like the whole way.
So I'll start by saying that I was pouting the entire time about going. It just didn't feel that was like the right time for me to go. You know, it's to be 10 days away from the family, to be out in the field. You know, like I retired from the Air Force to spend more time at home. And here suddenly, like, I'm going to be, hey, sorry, I'm going to go 10 days. I'm going to go out there. But as soon as we got there, it was amazing. Being in Buenos Aires was pretty cool. We landed in Buenos Aires. It took me 2 days essentially to travel all the way to the ranch where we hunted. I had a couple other people that were retired cops. American Heroes Tour puts this trips together for people like myself, and it was a great experience. I got to shoot a red stag, a black antelope, and also I got a ram. The funny thing about the ram, though, there's one. So the funny thing about the ram, there we go.
You mean this ram? Is that the ram
one
you're talking about?
Here's the funny thing about that one. So like I shot it once and then they put a good shot in it and it's getting away from me. The guy was insistent to put me in the tripod and I was like, no man, like let me slice the pie, I'll get the shot, it's not moving fast. So we had to leave. We had to leave and he's like, dude, just shoot in the butt. I'm like, what? Like, I couldn't show the other part of the freaking animal because I hit it like right in the brown starfish. And then the guy's like, you just ruined the meat. Well, you just told me to shoot it in the butt. I'm like, dang it. So Yeah, it's gonna be about a year, but I'll get the trophies. I got European mounts for that ram, for the stag, and also for the antelope. But it was, I'm telling you, man, like I had a great time because it's Spanish speaking. So like being out the field with the guys, everything that we shot was getting fed to us at lunch and dinner. So all the meat was being processed there in the place, and it was a life-changing experience. I've never been hunting before, and the thrill, the camaraderie, everything was it was top-notch, amazing. It was absolutely life-changing. I came back refreshed and ready to play, and I can't wait to do it again.
Well, I'm glad he said that he came back refreshed and ready to play, and not he came back and ready to see his family and be. Be
Get your priorities straight, bro.
Yeah. So yeah. I like where your head's at.
Yep. I'm gonna step off for about 10 minutes. I'll be right back.
All right, man. We got you, man. We got you, brother. All right, Miah. We got a lot of big things coming up, man. We got Comanche Trace Country Club event coming up, and this is one of the toughest courses to get on. This in the years past, it's been a Valero Open qualifying. It's a TGA qualifying course for to get into the Texas State Amateur. Mm-hmm. It's a big dog course. It's not for the faint of heart.
No, it's not. I actually, first time I ever played, I think I joined with Satiga, I believe, and played with them on there. So when we started FOREBROS, that was one of my missions to get that on our schedule, and then we just grew. Last year had a good rapport with Commanche and Bobby White, I believe he's the GM there, that I not negotiate, but just coordinate everything with him there. And always we go there, and it's just fantastic, from the check-in to the range to the clubhouse at the end, eating their burgers, or their food is amazing there too, and the scenery. You just can't go wrong there.
I think that's a plus, though, and I think that's one thing. We played, me and several of our FOREBROS, we played BRAC this past weekend, and we're talking about the course conditions, and it was a gorgeous time to be out there, and one of the most historic courses out there. And we're talking about our schedule with several guys and several new guys that, hey, come out and play with us. And, these guys are looking at our schedule and they're like, dude, these are top-notch courses. And I think that goes to, I don't mean to be sucking your cock right now, but I mean, you put together a hell of a freaking schedule for us, give us a great deal. A lot of times at Shotgun Start, we get the extras, range balls, burger, we get all those little things. And like this weekend, this Saturday, dude, not a lot of groups, like you said. There's Satiga playing out there. I don't know what other groups are playing out there outside of those country club, leagues that they all rotate, playing Tapatio, Dominion, and Briggs. Those guys. That's just top notch, bro.
Oh yeah, I think Satiga is one of them that I seen. I mean, I was on a couple other groups that gone over there, and I don't think they're on their schedule anymore.
There you go. It's a very little cock. It's a little.
Yeah, it's very little. The older it gets smaller. But no, and it was kind of iffy because with the communication back and forth, like, shit, are we gonna get in? And sure enough, it's kind of winning that lottery when Bobby emailed me and it's like, hey, yeah, I'll give you all the dates you want. I'm like, yes. And they did go up $10 on their price, but nobody bats an eye for that. I mean, I'll pay $90 plus tax to play there. I think it was $80 last year for us, which I think that was a steal, man. But 90, I was like, yeah, we'll pay 90. I mean, I wouldn't bat an eye to pay $90. Hey, your silence on.
Thank you, bro. And a lot of times, you just see people complaining about the quarry being $100. The quarry's $100, right? You have Hyatt on a prime weekend. A prime time is $125. You have the Golf Club of Texas is $85 to $95 on a prime time. Like, we're paying that same price out at Comanche Trace. That is tough to get on. You know, you have to know somebody and somebody just to get you on there. And I think that's great that we can do that for our members. I mean, I really do. I really think it's tough. I appreciate you, and I know our members do, and it's gonna be a blast, dude. It's tough, man. That track is. We played it last year, and like, what did we play it? Like 40-mile-an-hour winds, right?
And I think our first time we got it was in December of last year, and it was, I think, 38 degrees, and the wind was blowing about 20 to 25 miles, maybe even
30,
more than
it was 30, dude. It was 30-mile-an-hour winds. Those greens, they weren't holding crap. Like, like guys were just walking, chilling to go mark their ball, and then what was happening to the ball? It was coming right back down, right?
Yeah, it was crazy back then, but I mean, hey, I enjoyed it even during that, and then went back again and again. But it's gonna be in beautiful shape. It's in April.
Green.
It's been raining. I'm excited, you know, and then I'm excited just to see the guys that their first time going. And we did it different this year. Last year, it was whoever wanted to come in, and it sold out pretty quick. But this time, it's kind of like, hey, you got to earn your way to get there. And I'm excited for these guys that came out there and made the top 28 to get to go to Comanche. I think I paid a little bit more than everybody else because I lost more money. I haven't won shit. I think I just entered participation point.
I'm glad you say that. I'm glad you bring that up because I have it in my notes. I have it in my notes right here. Okay. Now, a little birdie just texted me about 30 minutes ago that the golf father lost $100 to him at the Hyatt. Is this true?
This is true. This is true. But on mine, I just drove back from Houston. I was tired of shit.
I don't want to hear your shit. I don't want to hear your mentiras, bro.
Hey, but I paid my bets. I fucking threw his shit out of my car so you can fucking ride home with your daughter. I know what little birdie fucking text you too. That motherfucker.
Ooh, hey, it's everybody.
Saul's ass.
Okay, so I'm glad we bring his piece of shit ass up, right? So he's jabbing at me saying 8:30. He goes, "Hey man, grown folks got to work tomorrow, right? You know, like hey, like he's already in bed by that time. He's already had his Luan platter at 4:00, right? And he's texting me, and I'm like, bro, like, why do I have to hear from everybody? You're having these get-togethers. You're getting to go play like all these extravagant courses, and like I don't get a text, like I don't get nothing. Like I have to hear from Adrian and Jeremiah that Saul had this badass party and get together, and I'm like." And I'm sad, dude. I'm an only child, bro. Like I have I have issues, dude. I have issues.
Well, if you lose $100, they keep on inviting you, bro.
And I told Saul, I said, bro, I played with your turtle, bro. Like I thought we made like a connection, dude. You know, like
y'all cuddle buddies.
I know, man. I'm like, you know what, but that's okay, dude. That's all right. You know, I'm moving on to
FOMO.
I am, you know, I do, and I don't have fear of missing out. I don't, you know, not when it's just Saul, Adrian, and Jeremiah there. I'm like, who wants to be at those fucking parties, you know?
Yeah, nobody wants to be there, man. You don't go to some parties. You're gonna see me with my shirt off. Let's fucking see that shit. I look like that fucking hippo from fucking
Moto. You're Moto.
Yeah, Moto. I'm so big they named me twice, motherfucker.
Fucking Saul. Love you, bro. We love you too, bro. We love you too, man. All right. So we got a lot going on. Also, we got the Memorial Day tournament.
Oh my goodness. So let's just go through. So we got Comanche coming up, right? Then we have Landa. Those are both 2 sold out events. Those were sold out fucking a month ago. I mean, you can't go wrong with Landa. Comanche is it speaks for itself. And then we got La Cantera that we just added on the schedule. And
shit. And a great rate, dude. What's the rate? What's the rate we got it at?
I believe 75 or 79, and the regular rate, which I look on there, was almost 150 at 1 o'clock. I mean, but
hey, Anthony can too at La Cantera, bro. Hey, dude, he
I've been working with him, and it's been nothing but great great working with him. And so I'm going to meet up with him on Thursday and, you know, talk it over and stuff like that. And he's been nothing but kind. And, you know, it's surprising with these big courses, and then to have that rapport with these guys that kind of give you that hometown feel, like, hey, it's just not all about the money or what you're not, like, hey, what can we help you to get you and your guys out here?
I love La Cantera, dude. I love it.
Yeah.
It's in freaking beautiful shape right now, dude.
Oh yeah, anything. I say now these top courses like Comanche or La Cantera or Hyatt or Silverhorn or anything like that, if you can get anything under 80 or down, I mean, to me it's a fucking steal. It's either pay 50 to 60 or 70 at a course that's like or you pay $20 to $30 more. I mean, you can't beat that, you know.
No, man, it's great. It's great, dude. Look, you're getting blown up, dude. Your phone's getting blown up.
I know, man. I probably owe people money. I just left.
That's what I'm saying, dude. Your Cash App probably didn't go through.
Yeah, it's on negative balance.
All right,
but so La Cantera, we got that right now. We believe we have 40 players signed up on a Wednesday at 1:00. Yeah.
I know I'm taking a half day on that day. Shit.
Yeah, so that's a bonus on a Wednesday. We did actually add La Cantera 2 more times, one more time in June and one in July. And then our next one is Buckhorn, and you can't go wrong with Buckhorn. I mean, that's you mean who's ever played Buckhorn always knows it's always in great shape. And Michael, the GM, actually is gonna play with us that Saturday with us too. So
man, hey, who are you gonna pair him with? That's the most important thing, because
that's interesting.
Yeah,
I want to make a good impression, so not with me. So
I was like, you got to put him with Sergio. Sergio's a good boy, you know.
That's Sergio's department right there. Yeah, right? Yeah. We veer to the spirit world, so it's not to put him with us.
We want to be invited back, right?
Mm-hmm. And then to top it off in May, so that's 3 outings. Well, yeah, 3 outings in May, or 4, I believe, as you count La Cantera. I mean, it's a money game, but it's kind of a big deal money game. And then they ended off his memorial tournament at the beautiful outstation for $45 rate. You know, you can't beat that either.
Hey, all right, dude. So the thing is, Maya, and really let everybody know, what's one of the reasons why you added more events? I mean, because like what are these guys, like our members, man? They're hungry, dude, right? I mean, these guys are hungry, and you know what? We're providing a service. And how much does it cost any of our members, Maya? How much does it cost any of our members?
It costs them $0. $0.
$0. We take zero money. Once again, we take none of the money, no administration fees, no nothing. All the money that guys that are members put into the pot, they have every opportunity to win that money. And,
definitely.
And that's scary. You know what? There's no other group out there like us. There's not.
No. Like, I think Daryl Harding was surprised he won $102 today, and just on a Tuesday money game, and Richard Salinas like, hey, welcome to live, bitch.
All right, and Sergio's back. Sergio's back with us.
Back.
Damn, fresh, ready to go.
Damn.
But yeah, Memorial, we have a sponsor for a $1,500 hole-in-one. We have an African safari trip provided by Will Fawcett, another FOREBRO, and he will be coming out of retirement with the babies and joining us at our station too. So that's a plus.
Dude, it's been a minute, dude. I freaking love Will, dude. I freaking love Will. He said he promises to get you one of these.
Yep.
Yeah. Will, I mean, he's offering that trip, which is an African safari. I mean, I hope I don't want to win it because my wife won't let me leave the county, bro.
I'm scared. I don't want to go.
I don't want to go. Shit. My wife won't even let me leave the county. Fuck.
Without her.
without her.
He's got to get a special permission to go to Castroville.
Yeah, I do.
Castroville's so close, dude. You know what? Like, whenever y'all say like Alsatian or something, I mean, it's like 5 minutes for y'all. Like, damn, like me, it's like 45 freaking minutes to get to Alsatian from me. And you know what? I go over there like nothing. I do, because that's how badass that course is.
Yeah.
But yeah, for the hole-in-one, 2 of our FOREBRO members that have their companies, they're sponsoring that hole-in-one, which is Ray Martinez and Pedro Leyva. And Shannon, she's going to be out there, which we, what's a beneficial for FOREBROs and her. And since it's being Memorial Day to honor, to help them out, the Hero Tour.
The Hero Golf Tour.
Yep.
Mm-hmm. She's going to be at that hole-in-one just to make sure, hey, I trust my FOREBROs, but hey, you get a brother-in-law and uncle and cousin, hey, let's make this hey, you got a hole-in-one. So she's going to be watching out the hole-in-one for us, and also offering the 4 balls or whatever they do, the $25, and then you get the whoever wins.
Get that credit in the clubhouse, in the pro shop.
Yeah, and she's taking a risk because she said FOREBROs has taken so much money from her.
Yeah.
Well, especially this guy, right?
Dude, yeah. We're at Ballard. We were at Ballard like the last event that we played, and my father-in-law goes in and drops down, all the money for it.
Which he should have, right?
He did. So I hit. Robert Powell hits the green. My father-in-law hits the green, and then freaking Corey, of course, didn't hit it.
Corey. Man.
I was like, damn it.
Let's not talk about Corey. Corey left today.
He left today. Yeah.
He acted like he was sick.
He left. He said he was like, I got the black lungs pops. Just for 9.
Hey, okay, but Corey has a checkered past. How many times had he been kicked out and let back into the group?
Hey, we don't discuss that anymore. That's Charlie's business.
Yeah. Hey, he's the only guy that's been kicked out of FOREBROs, Blue Collar Golf, FOREBROs 2.0.
Right here, Chris.
Hey, that means I love him.
Chris Jonesy, all the way from, where's he at in Georgia, right? All the way
Georgia,
from
yeah.
Jonesy, say it ain't so. I mean, Jones, you act like you're surprised, bro. I mean, who's surprised?
Hey, but on Corey's defense, bro, I left once.
Hey,
I left one.
All the cartel and Miah, all y'all do is get Corey's back in his defense.
No, I'm just saying.
You're like the DWI dude. You're like the DWI lawyer. You're like that lawyer.
Hey, I left once, and it felt good, bro. Like when you're playing like shit and you just leave, and you get home early, and it was during football. Hey, it felt good. But then it's like a black hole because every time you want to fucking leave, just like, fuck this, I'm gone.
It's like a drug.
I'm in rehab right now, so I've been staying.
See, right. Okay, right. And to your point, right, Jonesy said Maya's left before, so he understands the feeling. You know what? It's like you said, it's freeing, right? Like it's
freeing. Like, get this shit off me. Like, it's just like you're getting butt naked and just jumping in the pool. Like,
hey, Miah, what's the one time that we were playing bad and we started talking to each other like we're gonna leave, and Chris Jones was like, "Don't leave."
Oh yeah. We're leaving. He said, "You're better than
out." Like, see you, Dairy Queen.
Miah and Derek took off at Sergio's retirement tourney.
Derek did.
No, I didn't have a partner, so I left too.
Oh, here we go. Look, here you go, Jonesy. Taking us there. Both missed the par 3 green, and it looked.
We went in the water
from the cart. Hey, Jonesy, did they leave their ball? Did y'all leave your ball there?
No, Buffaloes went in the water. I was on our station number 5 or 6 or something like that.
It's what is it? Is it 5 or 6?
So it's not like the Sword of the Stone putter from Derek. It's the next part 3.
Yeah, the other part 3. We went in the water, and he was like, "You ready? Fuck it, let's go." We both took off.
I really wonder if anybody ever grabbed that putter. It was sticking up for a good while.
Was it real? The Sword in the Stone?
Yeah.
It was sticking out like.
Yeah, the fucking grip was just like sticking out of the hole in number 3 for a long time.
Oh shit! Here you go. And then Saul from this Sunday. I mean, hey, Miah just took his family on an incredible trip to a place that no one's ever been to, Houston, Texas, right?
Yeah, no shit. Like I'm like, hey, y'all never been here.
Hey, let me show you the town. Let me show you. Let me show you the freaking Minute Maid over there, freaking for the Astros thing.
Like
So
I've never seen that before.
So you left when Juan and Saul whooped your ass?
Bro, I was tired. Oh no, that first, yeah. But let's talk about the tournaments. Let's not talk about me leaving anymore.
All right, hey man, it's some great banter, dude, and that's what people tune in for, bro. Right here. Okay, hell yeah, Four Bros is the shit. I enjoy playing in that group, and there you go. And then this was Alisation. Oh, okay. And you know what?
Hey, so go to sleep, motherfucker. Shit. Go to sleep, motherfucker. Why you don't up in my business, man?
Why does everyone got stories about Miah leaving and their victories over you, bro? I'm telling you, you're like the fucking Yankees, bro. Everybody wants that conquering story. Everybody wants to tame the lion, or tame, like in your case, the hungry hippo.
Bro,
hey, Miah, they're violating golf hip
I guess
right now.
Maya's money is better than anybody else's money. I got like 2 kids, diapers, fucking bills. Y'all should be ashamed of y'all fucking selves.
Right here, okay. So it's Rudy James. This is my son's account.
This is my son's account.
That's smart, bro.
Really good.
All right, that's smart. And you know what? But the thing is, that's why at any of these events, like you never fucking know what's gonna happen, right? At Hyatt. How many times were people at each other's fucking throats, right? I mean, hey, like, and you have to stay around. You hate to be that guy that fucking has to leave early, right? You hate to be that one guy.
I think that last time we had the show, Michael Freeman had a pretty good comment about that. It's like, I had my triple shot of whiskey, like, to get a little bit of the preview of what's happening, and then I bounce because the party doesn't start until like after the round.
I think and that's the thing. But that's the big part of our group too, is that we're pre. Hey, we pre-game it. It depends wherever we are, right? Like if we're kind of on site at maybe like an out of town course or something. Hey, we all go gather at a taco place, and we got that camaraderie going and pre-gaming and giving that shit talking. Getting ourselves up and ready, and then afterwards, hey, we always just take a beer. Hey, take a drink and just, just kind of chill and let our guard down. And that's when the real shit talking starts.
Oh, yeah.
You know what? I think that we got to try this at some point soon. We need to tailgate before an event.
No, but...
We like
straight up tailgate, like the Valero Open all over again. You don't want that.
We need to tailgate. We got to tailgate. I'm talking about breakfast, tacos, bromosas.
Bromosas.
He's put a little bit of vodka.
All right, right here.
Tito's.
Right here. Okay, we got Kenneth Hendrickson, first time listener here, and someone got called a hungry. Oh shit! Yeah. I mean, shit. I mean, he is. I mean, he's like you said. He's moto.
Hey, hey, bro. I remember when Sergio took over as tournament director, and I was gonna fucking kill him at Commanche because he fucking put all of us on the fucking tips. Bro, every par 4 was 430 yards. I could barely hear that motherfucker 220. Like, what the fuck he wanted us to do? And I came to that clubhouse. I went straight to that mother.
He was so mad.
Fuming, dude. Okay, so when we were there, right, Comanche, that first time we all went. I mean, dude, I was like,
this was pre-Sergio tournament director.
Okay, exactly, right. So I play like complete shit, right? Complete shit. I get in there, we do the scores, and next thing you know, I end up getting money because I won third. And I said, "There's no fucking way! Like, there's no way!" Like, I guess and you should have seen everybody's face. Everybody was just like, "Oh man!" Like, hey, beer, burger, chips. Okay? So like everybody, and I was just like, was I not the only one that got like our ass kicked by that freaking course?
Oh, It's like getting beat by your wife. It hurts, but you enjoy it, bro. You know,
Hey, you want more? You want more of it?
you want more of
You
it.
want more of it?
But that day playing from the tips, and bro, they do their qualifiers from the fucking tips. Like, who do you think you're playing with? Well, fucking wait, like, fuck.
Hey, you got to see the entire course, and you got to play the course the way it was meant to be played. The sign, you know, because you only hit the ball 220. Like your landing areas were like this wide, so like you were good, man. I didn't.
Well, shit. All I know is I got to see every square inch of those damn greens, right? Because I'm over here, and I think the group in front of me was like Derek, and I think y'all, right? And so, freaking, I think it was hole 2, like Derek putts, and then I see that shit fucking. I was like, hold on, Derek's going, and then I see some shit rolling back
All
down.
the way back down, yeah.
Like, damn, right? Okay, and then sure enough, what happens to me? I hit a putt. And then I see it. I'm like, hold on. This is the same shit I saw with Derek. And that ball freaking comes back to me. And I didn't 3-putt. I 5-putted that bitch.
So we're not playing. I think those 9s. I'm not really. I mean, I've been there a couple times, of course. But valleys and hills. Correct me if I'm not wrong. Is that the one you start off and go to the right?
Go to the right.
And then hills is the one going
to the left.
back the other way, right? I like those two. The other one's harder. I think that I forgot which one that one's called.
Yeah,
but,
I mean, the whole course is just hard. Period. Dot.
Oh yeah,
like it's a fantastic course. And we're so lucky that we are one of the only group in San Antonio that has access to it, and we're able to go out there and play.
Actually, Satiga
has it on their schedule as well. But like you said, Miah, and I've even heard from other people that are members out at like TPC and members out at like River Hill, that they said like Commanche is because I guess a year or two ago, right? They came under new management or something like that, or ownership or whatever, that they actually started to limit the groups that come out or outside play, right?
Yep.
And so to be kind of locked in and grandfathered in, like, I don't want to fuck this up.
Yeah, no. I just told him maybe somebody was dying and it was their last wish to play Comanche. Maybe that's how
make a wish. Four bros make a wish.
Four bros make a wish.
Maybe.
But I think he probably seen me and Joe Avalos walked and he said, "Damn, these dudes had it rough. Let me just invite them back in." But yeah, it's going to be a great time. 32 players, and this is the first time we were iffy talking about the buy-ins, and everybody's been really receptive. $50 buy-in. That's not including the games, so it's $75.
I even bought in quick. You know me. I wait till the last minute.
Yeah.
I was talking to Osman today about it too. It's like I had no idea. I said I thought that we made the $50 like mandatory for everybody to include all the optional games. He's like, no, it's like $50 buy-in. I was like, God damn,
I thought it did too.
Right?
That's what I thought it did too. And then Maya's like, no,
I think Miah pull a fast one on us.
And you know what? But you know what I'm doing? You know what I'm doing? Hey, here's 25. Here's 25 more money. Where do I sign? Where do I play?
Bro, it's 32 players. If I'm on, I can beat about 33 of them. No. I mean, my math's wrong. I can beat 28 players out of 32 because I get 16 pops. So, hey, I'm writing on my pops on that fucking.
Okay, for those hold on, Sergio, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off.
Good.
For those of y'all listening, for our Four Bro members and our first-time listeners and people that know nothing about Four Bros, for Jeremiah to be the golf father, one of the founding members of Four Bros 1.0, like, and we're like on, I don't know what, 3 or 4, whatever, right? For him to be a 16, his game must be in like a fucking dark black hole. Because
hey man, you let me live my life, bro.
You're
my golf life.
Sergio put you on the tips because that's what he sees in you.
Nah,
right? That's what
I mean, I have glimpses. I just been on a bad couple of months.
I know, and I'm hoping to just hop on that side. All right, Sergio, go for it, Sergio.
So with Osman still has to work the payouts because we're going to pay gross in that. So far, if we pay up to fifth place gross and net, I'll just leave it at this. Fifth place gross and net.
I'm turned on right now.
Each one gets $86.
Mm.
That's fifth place. So
Mm.
I want Mike to still see, the payouts. But if he sticks to the 5 and 5 for this smaller field, the payouts look really good.
Tacos are on Miah. Tacos are on Miah if that happens. If
it's just for gross and net and CTPs, it's $1,600 in the pop.
It's yes, $1,600.
Yikes!
And then
CTPs
I made
are going to be
sure to get all my sea flighters into all the side games.
All your pigeons. All your pigeons.
Hey, CTPs are going to be worth 40 a pop.
Okay, Sergio, just to make sure, and just for people out there to hear it again, how much money is Four Bros keeping?
We take a big fat 0.
All right, so just make sure.
Yeah,
all you shit talkers out there, we take none of your damn money.
We were talking to big shout. I don't know if the time that I missed, a big shout out to Beto. He's back playing with us. He played excellent today. It's when a guy like that comes back and wants to play with us, it's just like it makes it it makes the day. He's an awesome guy. He does a lot of awesome things with Fairways for Warriors. But as we were hanging out and the time was going by when I forgot to go pick up my kid, there was a guy, a friend of Beto, that showed up, and we started talking to him about he's like, hey, what's the membership fee and whatever. It's like, hey man, listen, we have built our entire structure, and we have built, we beat our chest to and take proud that we don't take money from the members. We're trying to make money in other ways to make the experience better for them, but it's not at the expense of the members. We are an inclusive group, and we want to make sure that, we have our own motivations and ideologies why we do what we do. But at the end of the day, I said this many times before, we make this because we want to provide an environment for the people to come in and feel safe, hang out, drink, play golf, and talk shit.
I don't like that. I'm leaving. I'm starting Four Bros 5.0.
6.9.
68.
Hey,
you owe me one.
You scared the shit out of me today at fucking Ben's place.
Okay. All right. So you don't come on my side of town. You don't come to my golf shop, and you don't at least make sure that you have my approval to go there, right?
I'm sorry, I didn't pay the toll.
You're in my territory, dude. This guy goes in the Ben's shop like he owns it. I'm like, bro, this is my place. Don't act like he's on my side of town. He's on my side of San Pedro. We're not, like you said, you're the best golfer west of Culebra or whatever, right? Or northwest Culebra. I'm like, hey, you're on the northeast side, bro. You're in my hood, dude.
I know. Yeah, I was like, oh shit, who knows me? No one's supposed to know me.
Okay, all right. So I'm glad you said that, talking about Ben's shop. All right, it's safe to say, can we talk about the big glitch that occurred weeks past? Are we able to?
Sure, why not? I mean, it's over.
Okay, for those of y'all out there, Sergio gets his hands on a bit of information that there's a glitch on the Strixon website that you could get a set of $1,300 clubs, brand spanking new, with all your specs and whatever shaft or whatever grip, everything, head, whatever tilt, lie, angle, all that stuff, for only the price of $350. And many Four Bros are taking advantage taking advantage of this opportunity right now. Buy right now. And right Martha Stewart, insider trading. And so you know what? Everybody's got a fucking set.
Hey,
everybody's got a fucking
Four Bros fucking sponsored by Strixon.
Son, Ethan and Bubbers, they got
their sets. So when they grow up,
hey, I don't know anybody in Strixon, but I do have to give the company a shout out because they honored. As long as I know, they honor every single order. I love my clubs. and I mean, I don't know, I'm gonna try playing their golf ball just to give a little bit back. But I really appreciate.
No, don't even do that, bro. Don't
Hey
even
man,
do that.
I really appreciate it. They came in with the wrong grips, and they were not bent. And I called them like, yeah, whatever, dude. So that's why I was today with bent, getting them like bent a little, and with the grips.
They probably saw how much you paid. They said, "Fuck his grips, fuck his bin."
Well, that's the thing.
No,
Though.
he's
Like,
over there. Dude, Alex is over there. Shoot,
Yeah.
ripping off
Brand-
those little grips.
brand new grips. It's
grips.
just like it hurt me every
Dude,
time.
like,
He's like, oh,
You
they're
just see
brand new.
Sergio was watching him.
Yeah, and it's just
Hey,
good on them.
and even Saul fucking ordered blades. This
Oh,
motherfucker.
fuck, hey,
Dude.
oh, you're watching.
But that's okay.
Hey,
He's gonna
what
sell
you
them. You're gonna see him out there. They're gonna be on the black market pretty soon. You know that guy.
Right there. I want to give a big shout out to Rudy Jimenez. He's joined us a couple of times, and now he's a addicted Four Bros
Hell yeah.
member now. We went at it. That's why I love Four Bros. We were going at it, trying not to get last place, and then we had a 10-10-10, and we're just fucking talking shit. And none of us, we squashed. We didn't even win not one fucking dollar. It's like,
Yeah, fucking. I know that I was like, Brad was a little bit concerned when like we're just like talking shit to you where we're in like I think 18 or I don't know what a whole lot. We keep looking at you guys like fuck you. It's like, but that's our love language.
That's all love. It's all.
oh yeah. It gets confusing because we golfed with Jake Ramos the first time, and me and Sergio were cussing out old Dick Salinas on 18 or somewhere, telling him "fuck you," this and that, right? Well, we almost get in a fight with this other group we don't even know, and we're going "fuck you." We're just fucking about to get in a fight, and then we leave, and then Jake asked Sergio, "Hey, are those guys in Four Bros too?" Like,
right here, Brad. Hey, Brad's been there. Remember, Brad's been battle tested, man.
He's battle tested.
He's been battle tested. Enjoyed the hospitality.
Brad
has seen when mom and dad fight and when they kiss and make up.
Brad had a rough front nine today, but he fucking shot lights out in the back. Pretty steady. He was fun. We had a good time. I was like, hey man, like if you play with me and Osman again, like you can expect this shit show to happen again.
Brad is one of the best freaking dudes out there, man.
He's an awesome
great freaking guy. I'm glad he's with us. I'm glad he's one of our members. And in regards to that Strixon code, Efren, up, down, down, left, right, start select.
Hey man, like I got the wrong grips because I panic.
I did too. I got the wrong shafts, dude.
I panic.
I'm over here.
I panic. I
got 2 cents. I got 2 cents.
I'm like boom, 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 boom. And when it went through, that's when I was like, stop what you're doing right now. This just happened.
I got 2 cents. I accidentally bought 2 cents. I bought 2 fucking cents because I wasn't sure it went through.
I panic. I absolutely panic. And that's why I got the wrong grips.
Hey, but they make some good irons. I never would have bought them, but hey, they make some solid shit.
A quick shout out to Ben. When I was there Saturday, I went to see him because when I got my clubs, they're a little bit longer than what I have. So I was like, all right, Ben, like which of these irons is like 36 and a half and which one isn't? So he said that they cut the shaft versus like the club with Strixon. They're a little bit longer and they were not 1 degree upright like I usually like to play. He's like, dude, you're gonna hit the ball left and you just need to flat them out. So Tuesday was the first time. Yesterday I went to the range and hit him. Love how I hit them, but they were just going a little bit left. And I went and said, hey Ben, like you were fucking right, dude. He goes back, get the new grips that I want, gets them flat about 1 degree, and they were fucking spot on today.
See, all right. So, and that's the thing, right? I felt like I cheated on him one time. Like this guy, one of the master fitters from another golf place asked me to go out and see what he does, right? And so I went to go check him out. He puts me on the simulator. He tells me I need to go to freaking 60. I need to go extra stiff fucking 2 degrees upright. And, you know, sure enough, man, I'm hitting the ball. He puts me in these Pumas, right? He goes, hey, man, I can put you in these Pumas, or not Pumas, Cobras, right? He goes, I can put you in these Cobras for $800, man. I can get you in a steal. And I said, well, I'm not in the market for any new clubs. I love my Mizunos. I said, what's the cheaper option? Well, you could get extra stiff shafts and put them in your, you know, with your Mizuno heads. And I said, okay. He goes, but that costs a lot of money. Do you have somebody that can do that? And I said, oh, yeah, I got a guy that can do that. Well, I go to Ben's and I tell Ben about that. Him and Alex like stop what they're doing and they're like, extra stiff shaft, 2 degrees upright. They're like, that's like Phil Mickelson. Those are like Phil Mickelson specs. And you know what? Ben's like, give me your 7-iron. And I'm like this with my club. No, I don't want to. He goes, just give me your 7-iron. And so I give him my 7-iron. He goes and he puts it in the thing, Sergio, like you had your clubs today, right?
Yeah.
And he's over here. He goes, go hit it. Man, dude, I'm freaking right, left. And I'm like, he goes, that's 2 degrees upright. And then he goes, here. And I said, Ben, I'm sorry. I should have never listened to this guy. And he goes, here, hit it now. And I said, just please put it back to the way it was. And then I started hitting it even flush, right? And I said, man, Ben, this is way better. I was like, what did you do? He goes, that's 1 degree flat. And he goes, hey, you want to get crazy? Let's go 2 degrees flat. And I said, no, just go work.
And you know what? Like that's the kind of the crazy thing that people may not know, like that we as a public have access to a master crafter on golf clubs. Like you know, he was able, like, you know, even before I hit the clubs, he was able to tell me like what the club was going to do. And sure enough, I got out there, they did the club, and he's like, he told me before I came back, it's like, hey, just 1 degree flat. Came back to 8, dude, 1 degree flat, man, spot on.
But Miah still goes to Golf Galaxy and PGA Superstore. And
I don't go to them no more. I don't go to them.
It's just like that, you know, there's nobody better. Period. Dot. And when you're there, it's not only about the golf clubs; it's about the experience. A guy walked in today while we were there, and he's like, "I have a question," and then Ben didn't miss a beat. Like, yep, nothing in here works. But then
right as we were leaving, another guy goes in there and he's got his bags. He goes, "I'm here for my 12 o'clock," and he goes, "No, we fix your clubs. We get them hitting straight without instruction." And I'm like, "Shit, dude, badass, dude."
Yeah.
Okay, all right. So here we go. All right. So talking about the upcoming events, we've already talked about Owl Station. We talked about Landa. We talked about Buckhorn. And again, these are courses. I know Landa has a bit of like a fungus kind of problem going on right now, but they said in the next few weeks, like that should be, you know, they're already the greens, the crew out there is already doing their due diligence to kind of get rid of it, right? And to kind of combat that little bacteria, whatever they got going on some of the course and some of the greens. But we've provided like these great courses, you know, for our members. And Miah, like, I guess, like, just tell me, Miah, like, why? Like, why are we getting these top-notch courses?
To be honest, maybe I don't know. I mean, the numbers we lately now it's probably the numbers, and we've always met our quota, and we've always been upfront with them and let them know, hey, this is the amount of numbers. And I think it's us, since we started doing the buy-in early, and it gives so much commitment to the members to actually show up. I mean, some things probably happen, emergencies or whatever, have you not. But ever since we went into that actually gave us the solid numbers that we go with the courses, and they appreciate that. And by Monday to Tuesday, we have the exact numbers for them to give. And, you know, because they'll lose out of tee times if, we say we're going to show up with 60 and we don't say anything until 2 days later and 40 only show up. Or
that's happened to all stations several times, you know, in the last few months, where they had an outing booked an XA and then just like, oh yeah, cancel it. We don't roll like that. I also do have a theory on why we get such good deals in access to the golf course. And I think it's because Miah's grammar is so bad when he sends those emails that they feel bad for us.
They probably do. I feel bad for myself. Hey, but when you make about 150 my grammar, I don't give a fuck if it says whatever. You know, I make 150 a year. Hey, I don't care if I spell bad.
Hey,
Fuck y'all. Hey, all I know is I'm at the courses. Fuck y'all.
Hey, man. Hey, y'all are soldiers. All right, Sergio, y'all are soldiers. Okay, come on, guys.
I'm an herb man. I was for 2 more weeks. I'm out. I'm gone.
All right, guys. So great show tonight. What are some of our final remarks as we close out tonight?
Well, I want Sergio to explain to the members on Unknown Golf on the sign up procedure, because I know there's been a little. They sign up on Facebook, they're on the list, but when we told them the unknown, it didn't let them sign up, and so his thing on the sign-ups on Unknown Golf.
Thank you. So pretty simple. Not from this point forward, the events on Facebook don't mean anything. Whether you committed or not, that doesn't matter. You have to go to Unknown Golf to register for an event. So if you're part of the crew, if you're in the page, if you haven't signed up for your account in Unknown Golf, like, you're not going to be able to participate, because that is the way that we're going forward. We have closed several events, opened a few more that allow you to sign in. There's going to be wait lists. You're going to be able to see where you are in the wait list. So if you want to play, go into Unknown Golf and sign up. That's going to let us know the intent. Now, what we're working on is the timeline in which we're going to open the buy-ins, right, to secure your spot. So, for example, let's say that we have an event happening next Saturday, and we have our signups open, and we have all these people sign up. We're going to open the buy-ins to go send to Mike Osman in order to secure your spot. If you don't secure your spot by sending your buy-in, we are going to put you in the wait list and put the people in the field that have paid their $25 buy-in. So that's the way it's going to happen. We're going to put that information out. There's going to be a whole procedural for you guys to understand that. As far as land, what Buckhorn, I had to kick everybody out because there's a questionnaire involved with it. The questionnaire is important because it forces you to put your cell phone number in there. And that's an incredible tool for us, because now if there's a last minute change or something happens, like during winter that we're out and the course looks like crap, that the conditions are not favorable to play and we need to play the ball up, then I can go into Unknown Golf and send a mass text to everybody. So like, hey, play the ball up, so those are the features that we need. It's going to ask you whether you're going to play gross skins or not. You're going to play King of the Part 3. So all that information that's going to ask you up front, it's making our life a lot easier. And I'm being pretty conservative here, but Unknown Golf is cutting our workload about 50%.
Okay, so somebody that has dealt with Golf Genius and has seen that side, do you think like it's better than Golf Genius, or do you think that it has the potential to really like I guess kind of blow it away, or just be a lot better, maybe more cost effective and more user friendly? So because I was in Golf Genius and I knew how to work it, coming to Unknown Golf was pretty simple. But here's first different, big difference. Number one, like if I needed help from Golf Genius, like it took a few days for them to get back at me to like change something. The BP of the company was text me today while we're playing, because he was looking at our rounds and the challenges that were happening. Like I can call the guy and text him like, hey man, like how do I do this? Calls me right away, and we figure out and it's done. Right. So customer service wise, incredible. But from our perspective, Golf Genius, the one that we had our information in 3 different places. We had the Golf Genius app, we had the buy-in somewhere else, and then we had we had Golf Genius, we had the just like the tournament set up. Then we had on Facebook who signed up and who didn't, and then we had the handicaps all in one place. With Unknown Golf, I have
all of that in one place. And the big thing, from from us running the league, we have the chance to have a life. Right now, we're going to condition our members to make sure that they use the app all the time, and it's going to run itself. And all you have to do is sign up, pay, show up, and have a good time. But all the features as we saw today, I mean, there was definitely a buzz going around up at Mission del Lago, like, hey, we're trying this out. There was some excitement, after the round, everyone was like, oh, this is awesome. Talk to Pedro. Pedro was like, man, like Pedro Leyva, he's like, man, like, I love this. Like the emails and everything is fantastic. So in terms of that aspect, I think it's a lot more user-friendly than Golf Genius. And it's they're making some changes for the better coming up. And I think that I believe firmly that unknown golf is going to be the new standard, hands down.
And that's badass. That's badass to hear, because again, we're trying to give those things that our members want, that live scoring, the shit talking, the live shit talking, right? They want all that stuff. Now, Freddie right here has a great question right here. Does Unknown Golf have an app, or is that something that might be in the future?
So 2 things about that. Unknown Golf. All right. So what I want you guys to do, if you're in the app, go to the player portal. If you're in your iPhone, if you have an EBT Android phone, like, don't even look at me. I don't want to talk to you. But if you have an iPhone, hit the share button, the one with the arrow, and then scroll down till you find add to the home screen. When you do that, it makes an icon in your apps where you can just click that and it takes you directly there. We are going to have the VP of the company in a show upcoming. I'm not going to say a lot. And those questions are great questions to ask him while we have him on the show, because he's all about talking. I'm just going to leave it at that because I want you guys to tune in. All right. We're going to have already 2 events by the time he comes on. And I want you guys to tune into the show and just like fire all the questions, because this guy is going to talk a lot about that. All the changes that are coming up, the app that may or may not be coming, but I'm going to let that happen for the next show. So stay tuned.
All right, we got some questions right here. Okay, we got right here, Jaime right here. What did y'all think? Question. What did y'all think of Mission today?
Hey, fucking greens for
shape wise.
I have said this about Mission many times before. Now that it's like in a little bit better shape, I wouldn't go out of my way to play that course. But if that's the only option and that's where we're going, I have no issues. The course overall looked great. The greens were lightning fast. Some Poana here and there that makes some awesome spots take Plinko. But other than that, I like the course. It looks good. It was green. Fairways were in good shape. Just the greens need a little love. That's it.
I'm a golf whore. If y'all haven't noticed,
no.
Hey, remember, you've earned those tiger stripes.
I did. I have a lot of stretch marks to show for it.
The hungry hippo.
Those hippo marks.
But I guess it's like, say you fucking sleep with a supermodel one night and then you go sleep with some chick that's just you met at fucking Tinder. But I just played Hyatt and then you go to Mission and I was like, what the? I mean, but overall,
did you mean Grinder?
Yeah, or Grinder. No, but I just played Silverhorn and Hyatt, and then we go to Mission. And I'm not saying nothing bad about Mission, but it's just not the par.
Sure.
Okay. How was the Rockin' G Grill? Because obviously you had to.
Oh my God!
The Rockin' G Grill's
I had
good.
food. I had food there for the first time today, and it was freaking amazing.
Dude, Ray Garza's got that place rolling, bro.
I had the avocado
they got
burger.
top-notch food there.
I had the avocado burger with bacon today, and I wasn't expecting for that to be that good. It absolutely really, really good.
But I've seen Mission at its worst, and I seen it today, and it's come a long way. And I mean, I didn't have one complaint like "fuck this shit," nothing like it. For that price, at a Twilight for $23 as a member, I'm not gonna fucking complain.
It's
you know
fair,
what I mean?
yeah.
Yeah. So for $23, that fucking it was a good course today, and the greens were good. They were lightning fast. Let me just say that those fuckers were fast.
And that's kind of like that's kind of like my point, right? Like I'm not gonna go out of my way just to play that course, but I'm not gonna steer away if that's the only option available.
Right here, Osman, right here. Great comment right here. Mission, I think, has the best back 9 layout on the trail, I think. And you know what? And that's the one thing that I've heard for so much, and I think it kind of loses it just because, like you stated, Sergio, you wouldn't go out of your way, but you're not going to complain. And I think that's what's happening a lot. And I'm loving that they're clearing so much of, like the shit there.
Yep.
And it's making it look different, like aesthetically. It looks like cleaner, right? It does. It looks like maybe more put together. But I think out of all the trail courses, I think that has the layout to be like the layout that it's very like I'm not gonna say like favorable, but you know what? It's a layout that you like and that you're kind of challenged. And if you want to spray a drive, you can spray a drive and maybe not be in trouble. Or like you're on 10, hey, you can spray a drive and you're in that that gully now, whatever, right? And so I do right here. We got another comment right here. Okay, Mike Osman. When the greens come around and if they keep the mosquito issue under control, it'll be a great course. Just need to fix the cart pass. And that's one thing, you know what? Hey, okay, the cart pass is a little bumpy. I'll take fast greens, good fairways, and shitty cart pass.
100%. To me, it's overall, when I go to course, it's the greens. I can deal with shitty fairways, this and that. It's just the greens for me.
Yep.
I mean,
and they were good today. I mean, it just
and they were good. I mean, like I said, I seen greens and when it was at its worst, and I was actually shocked to see Mission's greens that fucking fast, bro. I mean,
I would say that the price to shape ratio in this golf course is fucking spot on.
And I love to hear that. And I love to hear that because there's some good people out there. I love to hear that. All right. In response to your supermodel and grinder hookup.
The Fiesta Sousa. So it was kind of like a Fiesta Sousa, but a good Fiesta Sousa.
Sucia, way. Tell him.
Hey.
Tell him, Sergio. Tell him. Sucia.
Español, cabrón.
Hey, those Fiesta Sucias, they're good.
I came back from Argentina.
Picking on the fucking stick, jalapeno, and
I'm going to be speaking like they speak in Argentina now. Boludo.
Hey, great. Just what you needed. But I'm sure, hey, you felt at home, right? You felt at home.
I absolutely did, man. It's because I was supposed to be hanging out with like the other veterans and police, and like all the other guys. But like what really made me feel at home is, when I talked to the guides, like the people like that were doing things around, like, the common people from the country. It was, it really made me feel like home. And those guys were amazing. It's pretty funny because, we all exchanged our WhatsApps and, they're asked like, hey, you made it back home all right? Hey man, like look at that. Look at that. That was me, getting into the spirit of the hunt.
Is that what the name of the rap was? The spirit of the hunt?
Yes. You know what, Andy? Picture. I am going to make whenever I get that trophy, I'm gonna put a little label that says the spirit of the hunt.
All right, guys. Closing remarks. Miah.
Just want to thank all the members for sticking with us, and the new members. Please join us. Also want, we're probably going to do a poll for next year, because I know our outings have been getting sold out of what y'all think. Should we have 3 big outings during the month? And then as a board, we'll vote on that. But I kind of want to hear from the members. Do y'all want more? Which means outing wise. And that'll make our decision easier for next year when I'm making the schedule. But other than that, I want a big shout out to my partner, Scottish partner, Juan. We're like the Cowboys right now. We're losing. But we're going to come back and whoop some fucking ass. That's all I got to say. And then Juan is very excited to play Comanche, and I'm excited to play with him and so he can experience the course and stuff. So that's it. But if we'll put a poll out there, because I as a board, we'll meet together, and I think with this unknown golf, that's going to make our decision easier because it's half the fucking work, and we don't have. Again, we paid everybody out. Everything was in less than 5 minutes.
It was done so fast.
And usually we had to wait for Sergio 3 to 4 days.
Yeah. I'm in retired time.
But fucking game changer. So I don't see why not having more outings. But again, like to get the members' decision, and then as a board, we'll discuss that for next year.
We'll have a town hall meeting at some point.
Yeah, it's just because, like, if you put in perspective, our events, Landa sold out, La Catera is almost sold out, Comanche.
Alsatian's getting there, right?
Yeah, Station. So we're getting so many members, a lot of guys might not experience something into the next month and a half. I mean,
we don't want people to miss out. We don't want people to miss out.
Exactly. That's my point.
It's a good problem to have right now.
It is. It's a good problem.
I know these are your closing remarks, Miah, but I know that's one of the reasons why we started the group is that we didn't want to exclude anybody. And the hard thing is that a lot of people, and it's a great problem to have, that a lot of people want to play, and we have a place to play, and we want to keep providing for them, and that's like one of the big things of our mission, is to provide these guys a place to play.
Yeah, and that's where these weekly money games we do to give the people a chance to come and try us out, and and they get hooked. I mean, we had a Javier Barra today, and I golfed with him, and we had a good time, and he had a good time, and Jake Ramos and Rudy, and that's how they started off, and they might not make the bigger outings, but they enjoy the atmosphere that the smaller.
Yeah.
This is not our 60 to 80 player outing. It's our little 20 to 24
your little intimate games.
Yeah, intimate gatherings we have.
Only 24, 28 guys.
Yeah.
All right. Sergio.
So a few things. First and foremost, the points are resetting. What we had first, it was a proof of concept to make sure that we were able to do this in track. I believe that the system of the points was not as good as should have been, and after much consideration, we are resetting after Comanche. So Landa will start the new point system, and it's going to be different. Where there's going to be an allocated amount of points for the event, whether by flight or in the opens. And then those points, everybody is going to walk away from the outing with points. So obviously with the top player getting the most, and then just dwindling down to whatever. I haven't figured out the formula yet. We're working on it, but that's one of the biggest things that is going to happen. Second, the Al Station, our second memorial tournament. That one holds I hope I can play. I may be out of town because my kid might have some soccer, and now more than ever because I forgot I need to support him. But the memorial,
Father of the Year,
the memorial tournament. It's one of the most important. This is pretty close to my heart. That the last time that we did it, I asked the members to give me names of people that they knew they had fallen in combat, and it was a pretty heartfelt moment before we teed off, and I grabbed the mic and I read every single name of everybody that submitted a name for us. Because at the end of the day, Ernest Hemingway said it the best. We die twice, when we actually die and when somebody forgets us. And I believe firmly that if we continue to say their names in one way or another, like, we're still honoring their memory. So that's pretty close to me. We're going to put that out in one of the boards that, please, if you know somebody is, that serve in, this parish, we want to honor them as a group. And we're going to be saying, if I'm not there, I'm sure Miah or Andy is going to grab the mic and read every single name because, we're a veteran group. We're not a exclusive veteran group, but there's a lot of veterans in here that, and with all the wars that we've been fighting, that's something that we want to give back.
If I can, this memorial kind of means a lot to me because this is when we kind of banded together. When it's also to remember those the Uvalde
that's right.
thing. This happened at the same time, and we all got together and Miss Reed and so this tournament has a special place in my heart because that's how we all banded together for that tournament and to donate money, for the families and stuff like that. And
you know what? Sorry, go ahead.
No, that was it. And then we were starting to get a lot of guys from Uvalde to come play with us too. And Uvalde always holds a special place in my heart
I was pretty proud of us as a group because when we got, because everybody pitched in, we got all the money. And I remember like being pretty stern about where the money was going to go, because I tried different avenues to find like, hey, where can I put this money that's going to make an impact, to the first responders, water, food, whatever. And as everything was happening, I was talking to Brian Dishner that he knew somebody who worked the scene. We came to realize that the best way to donate the money was towards the memorial fund. And, FOREBROS as a group drop a significant amount of money to the fund. And hey, it's a thankless job, right? Nobody knows the FOREBROS. Nobody knows what we did. But if we donated money to that cause, should make us feel pretty good about as a group. We can talk shit all we want, but we're also doing our best to support our community.
Well, you know what? In that point right there, I think everybody did it, and nobody wanted like notoriety. Nobody wanted notoriety for it. And I know we also helped out Brian Dishner. I know they sponsored. We helped sponsor a young man and like just outfit him for Christmas. Like that had nothing. I mean, shoes, headphones, water bottle. Like and those are some of the things that people don't know. Like we all do that, and you know what? We don't put that out there, and it's great, and I feel great about it because you know what? We have the ability, and people want to help, and that's what's badass about this group, right?
And that's because that's the culture that we built, and that's a culture that we continue to embrace for people to come up to us like, hey, yes, we have this fun side, but when we need to come together for a better, for a greater cause, we will.
Oh, no. That's definite. And my closing remarks is I posted the link everywhere. I was on a pretty cool podcast called Kicking It with the Texas Chancla, Jesse Rodriguez. Like Miah said in the comments, it's not the podcast we wanted, but it's the podcast we got. And, when talking about FOREBROS, I wanted to say how thankful I was for you guys. I am for you guys. And growing up an only child, like y'all are my bros, y'all are my brothers. I look forward to seeing you, and I look forward to these events. And I know if that's happening for me, I know it's happening for other guys. And I'm gonna just tell you that I'm thankful for this group. I'm thankful for the relationships, and it's awesome. I love meeting the new guys. I'm not like Miah that has that doesn't work. That has a sugar mama that takes care of him, where he can play golf every day. And so I wanted to say I'm thankful for my FOREBROS. I'm thankful for this group. And I know, like Miah always says, that we're gonna poll guys, and we want y'all's input because we just don't want anybody to not have this feeling, and being on that podcast, I said, you know what, these guys are my brothers, these guys are my bros. We would give each other a boatload of shit, but you know what, we'd also be there to pick each other up. And I think that's something we've done since day one. And hey, I'm damn proud to be a FOREBRO. I am. All right, guys.
Definitely.
Great fucking show. We'll see y'all, Comanche. Thank you so much for supporting us. Hey, make sure support Sergio. Point at it. FOREBROS. Please continue to support the group right there. There you go. That's Miah, Sergio, Andy. Please continue to support NothingisOB South Texas Golf Podcast. We'll hear from us. You'll hear from us in the recap of Comanche. Y'all.
So you're still on my shit list, bitch.